Hi guys, we're going to go through a video on greater than and less than.
It's time to play!
Okay,
Cherries.
so we have cherries here. So, what we have to do, they're on a scale. We have to say which one is more or less or equal to. So first thing we need to do is count the cherries. So let's count the cherries on this left side here first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 cherries on this side. Now let's count on the next side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here we have 5 on this side and 5 on the right side, so they're equal to. This is my symbol for equal to, 2 straight lines.
5 is equal to 5.
All right, we got one right. Let's go to our next problem. We said 5 is equal to 5.
5 is equal to 5.
Okay.
Peaches.
Ooh, we have peaches. They look so delicious. So the first thing we have to do is count to find greater than or less than. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We have 3 on this side. Now let's count on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we have to say which side has more, 3 or 4. 4 has more. So now we need to look for the one that looks like a mouth that's going to eat the side with more. So now look at this. It looks like a big open mouth and he's ready to eat the peaches, right? There's more on this side, on the right side. So it's
3 is less than 4.
is less than 4 because the mouth is always open trying to eat the side with more. Now hit next. So what we just did is we did 3 is less than 4.
3 is less than 4.
Blackberries.
Blackberries. So we have to count how many. On the left side, this side, we have 1, 2. 2, and on this side we have 1. Which one's more? 2 is more. So we have to, the mouth right here, it's like a big open mouth, wants to eat the side with more.
2 is greater than 1.
2 is greater than or bigger than 1. What are we making?
I love smoothies.
Ooh, we have to hit on to make a smoothie.
Super cool.
All right. Great job. Hello. Welcome to our lesson on less than for today. So the Nearpod code that you need is LOSDP. Again, we're doing less than, and it's LOSDP. So you're going to take your code and go to nearpod.com or use the Nearpod app to access the lesson. When you first join, you're going to type your name, which is not the same as mine. And when you're done typing your name, hit join session. So, this week we read about the coronavirus and how it went all across the globe. And one of the ways that across the globe is by people on cruise ships. Okay? And another thing that's important with boats about the coronavirus is that in New York now, we have a hospital that came on a boat to help everyone and make sure everyone's feeling better. Okay? So, The directions for today is which is less. So when we're talking about less, we are talking about the smaller number. Okay, less than means smaller. I'm 33 years old. You have less years that you've been alive than me. Okay, so now, which is less? Count the items in each row, place the number in the box, then place a check mark in the small box next to the number that is less. So today we're on a hunt to see which is less, which one's smaller. And you can really look at the pictures to help you say which is less. So I have two different rows here. And I can see that the top row has more and the bottom row has less because there's some missing here. If they had the same or equal to, there would be 3 more here. So before I even count, I can use the pictures to help me say that this one is less. Okay? So there's all different ways to determine less. But the first thing we do when we're going to count is we're going to label the pictures. So I have the boat here. We're going to label 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So let's count together. Ready? Help me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 boats. Now we're going to label the bottom. 1, 2, 3. I labeled the bottom. Can you help me count them? 1, 2, 3. Great job. When you're done writing 6 and 3 and saying that 3 is less than 6, you can hit submit. And we have 3 more to do just like this. Okay, so now they're setting up hospitals in all different new places, like on boats and in parks and in parking lots so that they can help everyone. So here we're counting little hospitals. Ready? Let's label first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 little hospitals there. Okay, now we're counting in the second row. First we label 1, 2, 3, and 4. Can you help me count? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if we look at the pictures, we can see that this has less, smaller, fewer, because there's some missing here. They're not equal. So 4 is less than 6. Can you say that? 4 is less than 6. When you're done writing 6, 4, and saying that 4 is less than, hit submit. Okay, so now lots of things are canceled, like school, which makes us sad, and concerts, and all things where you have lots of people together. So on this page, we're counting all the concerts. Ready? First we label 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now I'd love it if you can help me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 concerts in this row that had to be canceled. I hope they reschedule them. Ready? So now we're looking at the concerts in the next row. First we label 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Can you help me count them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, do you think 5 is less or 6 is less? Why don't you try to check it yourself and then we'll go over it. Okay, 5 is less and 7 is more. Today, we're marking less, so you should have a check next to 5. When you're done, hit submit. You should have a 5, a 7, and a check next to 5. We're on our last question. So lots of people are working together to help everyone that's sick. Some of us are helping by staying home. Other people like doctors and nurses and EMT workers are really helping people because they help all the sick people. So people are working together. Let's count the people. First we'll label 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There are 7 people in this row. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's count the people in the last row. Ready? First we label 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Can you help me count and make sure we have 8? Teachers make mistakes too sometimes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 people in the last row. So now we have to say which one is less. Which one do you think is less? I'm not going to tell you the answer. I want you to put the answer and I want to see what you can do. So you're saying, is 7 less or 8 less? After you put your check in the right box, hit submit. And that's our lesson on less than for today. Yesterday we did greater than. Great job.